We're back on the Chef You and I with Marty Schutes and myself, Kathryn Raaker. And you know, actually this recipe came to me from a wonderful company called the Paulding and Company from San Francisco. And I have to read this to you because they have a full catering kitchen based in San Francisco and was founded by mother and daughter duo Tracy and Terry Paulding. Paulding and Company's shaved fennel, cucumber, beet, and grapefruit salad is the perfect addition to any celebration or special event. So they suggested all these wonderful ingredients, and we're going to look at this in just a second. You have the ingredients, right?
I do have the ingredients.
Right. You do have the ingredients.
I
Tell
do.
everybody what we need to do.
Okay, so first we're going to, the ingredients are the beets, three whole beets chopped up in little squares, and then 2 medium bulbs of fennel.
Right.
1 English cucumber.
Right.
2 medium grapefruits. 1 head of Belgian endive.
Right.
And that's for the salad. Then we're going to make the dressing.
Right, so let's do this first. Now, I started doing some of the fennel already, and this is what they want you to do. Get it really, really thinly sliced. So we are using a mandolin today, and we're doing it very carefully because you do not want to hurt yourself in any way, shape, or form. So
Yeah, I had never used fennel before like this, Kathryn, so I
Right.
thought this was so interesting. I've seen it in the garden. I've grown fennel and I've grown other herbs in the garden, but I've never seen the bulb used, so I was really surprised when, you're like, no, we don't need that part of it, we need this part of
So
it.
we're going to use this, and we're going to
Yeah.
cut this up. And I've got 2 of them because usually you put them on that thing over there. And so you got to be very careful on these because you do not want to hurt yourself in any way, shape, or form. Don't let any kids do it. Okay, so we've got that, right?
Yeah,
Now we're going to use this one and do this one too.
yeah. But
Okay.
it's a neat kitchen tool, though. It certainly is nice for slicing and things like that.
Right.
But again, you have to be just really, really
Really
super careful
careful.
with it.
Right.
As you do with anything in the kitchen, though, I think you have to just be careful
Yeah.
all the way around, if
So-
you're cooking around your family or anything.
Right, so we're going to put this into a bowl in a second. Okay,
What
let's
I
do
like
that.
about this is a beautiful salad.
Oh, it really is a beautiful
absolutely
salad. Look at
gorgeous.
this.
Oh, how nice
Isn't
is
that nice? Look at how thin those are.
Oh, my
That's
goodness,
gorgeous.
yeah.
There's only one piece I don't want to use.
There we
Right
go.
there. That's good.
Yeah.
And then let's use this and pick this
right,
all up.
Scoop that all up.
That's
in
so
there.
pretty. I can't believe how pretty it is.
Oh, it smells wonderful.
Oh, it
too.
does.
Yeah.
It has almost kind of a licorice smell to it too, doesn't it? Okay, so
Yeah.
we can. You know what I think I'm going to do with this? I'm going to just chop this up real fine.
Just to finish up the rest
Just
of it.
to finish up the rest of it.
Miss out on
Okay.
anything.
And then what we're going to do is we are going to take our cucumber next and add that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting though. I had always wondered what the difference between when you said an English cucumber and you said this is how they grow them over in England.
Oh yeah, they do. They're very thin. They're not wide like ours are. Okay. But I'm going to cut this off right here. And this off. I'm going to put that right there.
Right.
Move that over, and then we're going to use this. And I think we can do this with that little
With the
attachment
holder,
there.
yeah.
Let's try doing that. And we finally figured this out, Mark. So it's, a friend of mine, actually a friend of yours, actually gave me this wonderful tool, and he gave me a Bed Bath & Beyond,
Oh, it's fun to get kitchen gadgets. I love kitchen gadgets. I love seeing new kitchen gadgets too.
All right.
So
We've got
let's
it.
see, is that
Yeah,
that one
that's
pretty
pretty-
much done there? We got,
Yeah, that's pretty much done.
all right. I'll lift, yeah, I'll lift that
This
up.
is you know what? This is really fun, actually, because you just push it down, and see,
Yep, it's gone.
here it's gone.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
just
look
save
at
that for something else, right?
Yeah, here, lift that up
Okay,
now.
so
Oh my goodness,
isn't
look
that
at
beautiful?
these. Oh, how pretty.
Pretty that is.
These are like see-through.
I know, it's so
Look-
fun.
Look at how
Do you
nice
want
that
to
is,
try
how
it?
thin that
Do you
is.
want to try this?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, you give it. Wait a minute. Use a thicker one right there.
You're
Okay.
gonna let me try
Yeah,
this
you
part of it.
try it.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, so you
Let's
try it.
See.
Let's see how fun it is. Okay,
It
go
doesn't
for it.
kind of feel like you're even getting anything off.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's working.
Oh,
It's
okay.
working. I'm
because
watching
it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it.
Just watch your hand. Got to be careful. That's too cool. Now
All
start
right.
pushing it down. Start pushing.
Yeah.
And then let's see how much you have left.
No, not too
A
much.
lot.
The secret is that back and forth, back and forth.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Voila.
Okay, that's
Done.
it.
Yes.
You did it. Oh,
All
wow.
right, let's see.
There's one
Oh.
right there. Look at
Oh,
that.
pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Ooh, I like this.
All right, now I'll try the
this.
next one.
All right.
Okay. So what else are we putting into that wonderful salad?
Okay, then we also are going to add our beets into the salad.
Okay.
So do you want me to go ahead and get those in?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So I see what you're talking about with this.
Yeah,
This is too fun.
just the back and forth. Oh, this is really pretty. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these beets in here.
Uh-huh.
Get some color in here. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Wow.
Wait a minute. What's this doing? Hold on. Is it working? Yeah.
All right. Do not wear white when you're dealing with beets.
No, you do not want to wear white.
We'll go ahead and get that out of the way here, so I'm not blocking the camera here, and get this mixed up a little bit more.
That looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. And you have to talk to them about what they're going to do next with the wonderful grapefruit.
Okay, so we're going to add grapefruit pieces into it. We've got our grapefruit pieces already here, but when you buy a whole grapefruit, what you're going to do is you're going to slice it in half, and then you're going to take either a grapefruit spoon or take a little knife, and you're going to cut out each little piece of the grapefruit in between that membrane there. Just like
Right.
if you were eating it, cut around, all the way around in a circle, and then cut each piece out through it, and then you're able to go ahead and get these little,
Wonderful.
kind of like a little sliver of, grab that little thing, little sliver of the grapefruit in there. We've already got those done though, so I just wanted to kind of show you how that works. Also, once you're done cutting them, you want to retain any of the juice that's left in there. So if as you're cutting it and the juice is building up, go ahead and keep it in the cup of the half a grapefruit, because we're going to need that later for the for the dressing. So we'll go ahead and get the go ahead and get that grapefruit in there, mixed up in there real well.
We're going to get this done real fast.
I like this salad because it has a lot of different ingredients,
Right.
which is kind of neat, things that you don't think of.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, I really like this mandolin. It's really nice, but that's the first time we've used it, so be careful with it and just make it easy for yourself. Now, we're not going to use the endive. We're going to be taking the leaves off of the endive for the actual dish that we're going to put it on, right?
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, so
now-
I'm going to take this and put away. We'll be right back on the Chef You and I. Marty, we're back on the Chef You and I, and now we're going to assemble everything, and also we're going to make the dressing. So this recipe is from the Paulding and Company, and it's the shaved fennel, cucumber, beet, and grapefruit salad. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a few different things for the dressing. First of all, we finely minced a shallot, which is right here, okay, which was about 1 tablespoon of the shallot. Then we needed a half a teaspoon of dry mustard, which we're going to put into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this in, right? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take and put in, with our measuring spoons, a half a teaspoon of the dry mustard, okay? All right. There's that. Now, there's a trick on the aniseed, okay? If you do not have a mortar, a pestle and a mortar, I used, and this is what fennel seed looks like, so just to give you an idea, if the camera guy can see that. Okay, we've got that. That's fresh fennel, okay? And what we're doing is, I love this little contraption. This actually does everything. Yes, whatever you need. So you just push it down, and it grinds up the fennel seed.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Oh, nice.
So it's not a really big deal. And I've had this for a long time, and I just need to take this top off. Hold on. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. And I need, believe this or not, I need 1/4 of a teaspoon of this.
Just a fourth.
Yeah, really, 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save the rest of this for other recipes, so I'm going to put that in there.
Very aromatic.
Just a little
Oh
bit.
my goodness. You
Smell
can-
that.
Yeah. You can smell it. As soon as you
Smells
grind it,
like
you open it up.
licorice, doesn't it? Okay, so we don't need this anymore. So we've got that. Now what we're going to do is use 1 tablespoon of sherry vinegar. And this is sherry vinegar, right? 1 tablespoon. That smells like sherry. All right, put that in there. Okay. So we've got that. And then you're going to use 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. And you know, Marty, I have to take you next year to the International Houseware Show. I have to tell you that this is real pressed olive oil. We watched him press this olive oil.
Oh, wow.
Do you believe it?
Oh, my gosh.
And so we're going to use 1/4 of a cup. That's 1/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
We're going to put that in
What
there.
a cute little bottle, too.
Yeah, and wait till you smell that. Is that beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
I actually made olive oil.
Ah,
It was
that's
really
neat.
cool. So we're going to use that.
Oh,
Okay,
it just has
1/4
such a
of
nice
cup.
sheen to it, I think.
Yeah,
olive
I
oil
do. I think it does too. It's really
Yeah,
nice
just
olive
adds
oil.
such a nice flavor to everything.
Yeah, and actually, they actually put the whole seed and everything in when they do this machine.
Oh,
You
wow.
wouldn't believe it.
That's interesting.
It's really
Yeah.
unbelievable. Okay, so we've got that in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And, you know, when we were doing the grapefruits, I think you got the juice off the grapefruits, right? Okay, we're going to add that next. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon of that.
Right.
And then we're going to add this. This is the grapefruit juice, right? And salt and pepper. Okay, and that's ground pepper, by the way. And a little bit of salt. And we just mix it up.
Okay. While you're mixing, I'm going to go ahead and plate up this endive
Okay.
On the plate to go ahead and lay it
Right.
out here so that we can put our salad then in the middle of it all.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Now I'm going to,
nice.
this is mixing really well. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour this over the salad, right? And we'll be done. And this is really a fast salad, isn't it?
It is. It doesn't take that much time.
It doesn't take that long. And just pour it over your salad, right?
There we go.
And you know, I love making fresh dressing. It's so beautiful, right?
I think to me, fresh dressing is kind of daunting. So it didn't.
Really?
It was a lot easier. Yeah, watching you make the dressing is a lot easier to me now to think. I always think of it as being so complicated, but
It's really not. is
really
it?
not.
It's really not. Now, if we could have used, they suggested using golden beets, but right now they're having a real tough problem with beets, and I don't know why, but I'm going to get the other salad fork here.
Okay.
Actually,
Put that over
they
towards
guess what? They didn't have them in stock, and
Well,
so you know
sometimes it's hard to get
it's
everything.
hard to get everything, right? So what we're going to do?
Now, isn't that a beautiful dish
Oh,
to serve
that's
to your company?
gorgeous.
That
Look at
is
that.
absolutely beautiful.
Whoops.
Wow.
That is pretty. We're going to have to wipe that out a little. Okay. Ours looks a little different than theirs, right?
Well, just because I
But
think
guess
the beets
what?
are
Because of the
golden.
beets and grapefruit. And the grapefruit's in there, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. It wasn't. At first, I wasn't sure where the grapefruit went.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right. That looks
Well, I think
just
red beets
beautiful.
tend to take over all the color.
Yeah, they did, but you know what? I think it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
And we'll save this for later. And we've plated that.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay? And let me take a little cloth and wipe that off.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a picture of it and show our cameraman.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? I think it's gorgeous, actually. That looks beautiful. I can't wait to try it. We're going to refrigerate it. And oh my gosh, I just love it, Mark. Isn't that pretty?
That is
So
very pretty.
that didn't really take us long at all. And we actually, because we couldn't get fresh beets, we used canned. And I mean, we tried everywhere trying to find these beets, and apparently they just don't have them in stock. So we're going to take a short break in just a minute. And don't forget to go to our website, thechefuni.com. We're going to have all the recipes up there, and that's thechefuni.com.
All right.
And we'll be right back.